Okay, the recorder's on. Chin mudra, palms up on our thighs. Relax. And let's just stay here. Anytime we come into our practice or pranayama, we want to take the time to really relax the total body. From all the small limbs to the trunk and spine, neck, jaw, eyes. Even if our goal is only to stay still for 2 breaths, we can start from there. Stay here, soft breath, drawing your awareness inward, gently tuning out any outside sensory. Start tracking the movement of your belly. Observe how it expands and contracts. In the exhale, it gently contracts inward. Stay with that observation. On your next inhale, gently bring your hands to heart center. Sink the shoulders down, sink the elbows down. Observe the belly once more. You can feel it a little bit more with your arms against the body. Inhaling, expanding, exhaling, contracting, moving away from your arms a bit. Chest is quiet. Chanting Om 3 times. Take a breath in. Om. 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Exhale, release. Let's come to all fours, cow and cat. We'll start with the 4 count breath. 4 inhale, 4 exhale during your cow and cat. I'm going to ask you to do it 4 times. The second 4 times will be on a 6 breath count. Yeah. All right. So go ahead. You start. And come into child's pose. Hold here. Again, our focus is to try to mentally always focus on the movement of the breath, whether it's the movement of your belly, ribs and chest, or if you want to track the movement of the air passing in and out of your nostrils, wherever you want to put your focus, choose one and we're going to try and stay there. Inhale, come back to your hands and knees. Thread the needle right hand side. Inhale, right arm up. And exhale, thread the needle. Lovely. Stay here, track your breath. Staying here for 4 more counts. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, child's pose. Hold here. Inhale, come back. Getting ready for the left side, thread the needle. Inhale, left arm comes up. And exhale, thread the needle. Again, mental focus is on tracking your breath. Staying here for 4 more counts. 4. You can relax that supporting arm and always just put it in, behind you or in front of your head, wherever you want to put it. Yeah, just stretch it out. Good. 2. And 1. Inhale, come back up. Exhale to your child's pose. Take your last exhale, release the pose, come into a seated position to do our Kapalabhati breath. So what happened, Barbara, what we were doing with this few postures is we were compressing the lungs, right side, left side, asking your diaphragm to have to move against gravity in different ways, just to sort of loosen it up and get it ready for pranayama. All right, Kapalabhati breath.
And I'm focusing my breath in those positions on my stomach or in my diaphragm, not in passing through my nasal, because that way I feel I'm taking more energy down into, I'm focusing on pushing my stomach against my legs or against wherever for the inhale and then deflating for the exhale.
That's perfect. That I have to say that's where I go to. Yeah. I'm more comfortable keeping my focus.
If I'm just sat and thinking about some breathing to stay within my 4 and 4 with 4 in, 4 hold, 4 exhale, 4, then I will focus on one nostril in and the other nostril out. So it goes back to that Ganasana looping breath, because it's an easy way to discard all other thoughts, to only think about breathing, to be in that like instant or moment of breathing.
Right.
But if I'm doing movement, I have to, I want to see if I kind of, maybe it's wrong to do it. I think of my diaphragm as like right over my pubic bone area. So that's where it needs to inflate and deflate.
No, that's fine. That's really good. And between the pubic and the navel area is the solar plexus.
Right.
And in yoga, that is your source of energy.
Energy.
And in Tai Chi also. So no,
that's where I'm like, go back down there.
Good. Okay, what I'm going to ask you to do now, Barbara, is let's start out with 2 sets of 10.
Right.
Kapalabhati breath. I can't speak today. Kapalabhati breath. And I want you to take as much time in between the sets. Like do 1 set of 10.
10.
Take a break. I don't care if you do a child's pose or just sit still until you.
Okay, and I'm going to find a cushion, because this is too hard to always sit on.
Yeah.
And too high.
I agree. I always get a little blanket.
Yeah, I'm going to use this little roll.
Yeah, because you only need like maybe 1 inch to
exactly. But rolling up my mat is not enough. Sometimes I can just roll the mat, but not today. Okay, perfect. I'm going to mute again.
All right. I'll just watch you. You get started and let me know when you're done with the 2 sets. Lovely. That was great. Okay, we're going to work on the Muladhara Bandha, which is at the bottom, where you feel like you're bringing the perineum in and up. We're going to do it on an exhale. So I'm going to very relaxed inhale, whatever my normal inhale. I exhale, gently bringing the navel back. At the very bottom of the exhale, I hold my breath and I think about, it's sort of like a Kegel, but it's not a Kegel. You're thinking about bringing the energy from the perineum in and then channeling up. Hold the breath while you keep that image in your mind. Hold, hold, hold. And then let it go and take an inhale. Inhale, relax. Exhale, contract the abs. At the end of the exhale, hold the breath and engage the Muladhara Bandha, and then let go.
When I inhale it, when I pull it up and hold with I hold it for as long as I can before I re-breathe in again, and then I let it go as I breathe in.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But there should be no strain. I don't care if it's a 2-second or a 10-second hold.
Okay, it's not it's not getting to minute hold. It's only finding the
It's finding
activity.
that awareness of, oh, I'm engaging the Muladhara Bandha, because once we have that awareness, we're going to do it while we're inhaling and exhaling.
Okay, okay, I got it.
Let's do five times. Okay, I'm saying this with a smile on my face. Ganesan would say, why is your chest moving on your inhale? I can actually see this. So calm down this area. This doesn't need to move. And just a little hint, we're gonna do another set of 5. It's like when you have to urinate and you stop yourself, that's how subtle it is. That's all you're doing. Yep, that's all it is. Let's do 5 more. And really think about being very quiet up here. Nothing's happening here. Much better focus. Much, much better.
Telling my brain I'm doing something different and don't overthink it.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's what it is, because Well, I've said it before, you have such good aerobic capacity. And I think your lungs are so healthy. That I can see that when you learn a new thing, it's like everything is moving and you're got these huge inhales. Yeah. But that's good. Okay, so what's happening on the Muladhara Bandha is that we are trying to harness all the downward energy in our body. So we're harnessing it and saying, okay, stay right here and keep working. Now the Uddiyana Bandha is here at the navel. And that's when at the bottom of our exhale, we hold our breath, but we really contract the abs in. So we can, that's when you see those yogis where they look like they're concave, right?
It's like going.
Yeah. And everything you pull in, but then you pull up. So because your diaphragm is out of the way. Your diaphragm is out of the way. So you're going, okay, come on, organs, let's move all the way up. But you want to do this after you've engaged the Muladhara Bandha. So inhale, relax. Exhale, contract. Now at the bottom of your exhale, the first thing you do is engage the Muladhara Bandha. Only once that is engaged do you suck in the stomach even more, pull all the organs up, stay quiet for however many seconds, and then release the bandhas. Inhale.
That's difficult to do without tensing here.
It's very hard.
You know, putting nervous energy in an area that it's hard.
Yep, that's why, you know, it's especially for you. Think about doing it only 50%.
Right.
Don't think about doing everything 100% so that you can isolate here and keep very relaxed up here as you engage the Muladhara and the Uddiyana. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to have you do it 5 times and just play with it, kind of see where you're at.
Okay, I'm going to turn the volume up.
Okay. Good. Okay. Talk.
I have to engage my brain, only focusing on what I'm doing, not getting monkey chatter, and telling myself until I understand it in a way that it's a natural or it's a movement I'm familiar with. My brain has to take me through it so that I don't do this.
Yeah. No, that's good. I mean, you have to mechanically, the brain and the muscles and the nervous system mechanically have to understand it.
Understand it. Yeah.
It took me literally years of practice before I could finally get to the point where I can say, oh, now I can be quiet and figure out what the hell's happening while I'm doing it. Yeah. But in the beginning, all I did was here. It was like
exactly that, and that's what I'm doing. I'm going, okay, just sit straight. I feel like, you know, my spine, I'm not like head over shoulders over trunk. I'm not straight enough. And then you're supposed to be breathing in, don't use your lungs, use the diaphragm, let the belly. There's like 100 steps now, but the brain I have to practice it and find that. So it's not jerky. So it becomes, I have to find some flow.
Yep, and it's worth it. like I said, I love pranayama more than doing asanas. I really like pranayama.
Yeah.
But it takes
takes
a lot of
practice.
practice. Yeah. But then you're gonna get to the point where there's such this beautiful stillness while you're doing it. And in that stillness, your brain is not working. So that's yoga.
That's
Then you're
yoga.
there. Yeah, you're there.
Yeah.
Okay. We are going to do another set of Kapalabhati breath. And I want to know, do you feel comfortable doing 20 or do you want to stay
I think no, I think I'm comfortable doing 20 now that I know that I'm doing it. Because I'm trying to stretch my lungs out. I haven't done any running this week because it was so stressful not having any internet, nothing working,
Yeah.
nothing, and coming back. And I see even though I have to say to myself, stop doing so much. So I didn't run because I came back on Monday and I found between the traveling and the airline and sat on the runway for an hour before taking off because we were all delayed with suitcases of people, just all the minutiae of traveling. So sat in that little tiny seat. I see my back's I'm not ready to be like isolated in a sitting position for like 5.5 hours. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm only walking. I didn't go to physiotherapy because I'd cancelled it. My intention was on Wednesday to walk to Cartago. But Tuesday night, I called the girls I was going with and I said, I can't do it. I'm overstepping my limit of where my body, for once I tried to be sensible, so, which is hard for me, that.
Yeah.
And to accept those limitations. So I haven't been running and I'm really figuring like getting the stress out because I've now got the iPad and that working. There's some other details that need to be figured, but they'll be figured. And just refocusing and saying, it's okay not to do anything. That if I just want to sit and breathe, or I want to lie down and just read a book or listen to some music, it's okay to do that. So that's where I'm feeling now. Yeah, I've got the breath. I can go up to 20 because I know I'm doing it properly and I can use my lungs in a better capacity.
Great. So, no, that's great. And no, I'm really happy for you. I think aging is so hard.
Oh my God, I hate it. And we all know the alternative is not good. But I've gone back into my running group, which sometimes is not the best because I get a little competitive. I just have to say, it's okay not to run this week, Barbara. It's okay only to go out and walk 4 kilometers and then do some weights or do some stretching. I went to the club. I go up and I get a mat out and I pull out your exercises and I do. And it's okay to be simpler. That what I'm doing has a simplistic virtue, that it's contributing to me. It's not a competition. So
no, I agree. And you know what you helped me with, Barbara, and that I go back to almost every day. When you told me at one point that you just wanted to be healthy and strong enough to get on and off the floor with your grandchildren and pick them up. I go, I don't need to lift 100 pounds.
No.
I need to be able to lift 30 pounds from the ground to my heart.
Exactly. That's what we've got to do. And I did say to Marianne, my physiotherapist, I said, sometimes you can push me, but there's other times when you give me some things, there's no other 70-year-old doing that. Don't think I have to overstretch to those limits.
Good for you.
And she's like, I go, that exercise you gave me, I'm not doing that with 10 pounds in each hand. I don't need to now. those days of those, it's hard. It is the word you used just now, that sentence, aging is, it's hard. But we have to come to acceptance and embracing.
Yeah, I know.
And
Still
you know,
struggling with the embracing.
yeah. But we do have to embrace. I have to say, I'm really good where I am.
Yeah,
Be happy with where we are.
I know.
That's
You're right.
and that's because even with your arthritis disease that you have, you're 1,000 times better than any other woman in your age group. And that's what you have to say. Thank you. My gratitude is, and I say the same with my back surgery and with what I've done and where I was and where I've come. I go, I'm going to be 74. I'm 1,000 times better than any other 74-year-old who's gone through that.
No, no.
I'm great. I have to be grateful, and I am grateful.
Yeah. No, no.
It's nothing, you know, it's true. Aging is kinder to men than to women. It's that simple. They maintain muscle mass better. They maintain just so many other things. We just have to find our beauty from within, and that's it. It's now. Then I keep saying to my daughter-in-law, it's your time to shine. We will step back.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel the same way with my
Yeah,
group.
with your two girls, you have to say, hey, it's their time. Ha! Son Richard and I were talking about Harpo's singing.
Oh,
When she sang when she was the lead in a school production.
I remember. Yep.
Just
All
nice
right.
memory.
All
Okay,
right. Well,
I'm gonna
this is what
mute
we're
it,
going to do. We're going to do a set of 20 Kalavati breaths.
right?
And then I want 2 minutes just sitting. If you're still comfortable for sitting, 2 minutes just sitting. Then we're going to do a spinal twist and end with alternate.
Okay,
Right.
super. I'm gonna mute.
I'll time you 2 minutes. Take your last exhale. Come down to the mat. Let's lay on our backs and we'll get ready for spinal twist with our knees over our hips, okay? Great. Now track your knees so that they're over your hips, not in front of your hips. Extend the arms to the sides, palms up. On your next exhale, track right, your head goes left. I'll time us for 2 minutes. Coming out, take a breath in. Exhale, contract the stomach, feel the tilt, float knees to center. As you exhale, knees left, you look right, and we'll hold for 2 more minutes. And coming back to center, take a breath in. Exhale, contract, feel the small tilts. Come to center. Inhale, hands to knees, exhale, knees to chest. You can roll from side to side or stay here. And then gently, let's come back to a seated position once more. Okay, in the beginning of class, I told you, oh, we're gonna do some mantra chanting. So, just like alternate nostril breath is a very balancing pranayama, this mantra is also a balancing mantra that helps bring the awareness inward. So I'm going to show you what it looks like and do it. But when you do it, I'm not going to be vocal because then my sound is going to interfere with your sound. And it's very simple. In the seated position, as you inhale, you just track the head right. So I inhale right. As I exhale, I chant ah. Ah. Inhale, look left. Exhale, ooh. Ooh. Inhale, head goes up. Exhale, E. E. Inhale, track the chin down to the chest. Exhale, mm. Mm. So these are Sanskrit letters, A, U, E, M. A is connecting with the universal prana that is everywhere, with Shakti, Shiva, everywhere. As we do U and E, you can tell these are sharper vowels. So U is sharper than A. So now we're starting to direct the Shakti energy. When we do E, it's really like an arrow pointing, right? So we're saying, okay, come in. And we do the it's saying, let's hold that beautiful vibration within us and let it percolate all through us. So, ah, ooh, e, Alrighty, I'm going to have you do it 4 times. And then when you're done, just give me your signal. Okay. Excellent. And what we can do with this, once we get used to the movements and and remember the sounds, u, I, you can start doing it on a slow 6 count. 6 count inhale, 6 count exhale with the sound.
It's almost like doing a 4-point on,
Yep.
slowing it down and enunciating and breaking what I always think of as 3-part, putting it
Yes.
into 4, and with the last one coming up, only holding everything inside and feeling the tingle of the vibration.
Yeah. It's a really nice mantra with pranayama to do.
Mhm.
All right,
Perfect.
let's.
I'm going to practice this. I like it.
Okay. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. No, when I discovered it too, I found I really like it a lot.
We're
let's-
time.
It's almost, but you know what I want to end with, let's do 6 rounds of alternate nostril breath, and then we'll do the closing chant.
Okay, perfect.
Beautiful. Hands to heart center, chanting Om 3 times. Take a breath in. Om. 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Exhale, bowing down to the teachers within. And inhale it. Come back up. Open your eyes. Thank you. Namaste, Barbara. Have a good week.
A quick aside. The earrings I made for you, the flowers,
I love
what color are they? Are they white gold or yellow?
white.
Okay.
And I love them. I wear them probably the most now.
Perfect. The last 2 days I've been buying some stones from Pakistan.
Oh my gosh, really?
It's
That's cool.
when we have if you have time for breakfast next week, I'll
Okay.
tell you about the funny dealing with a funny Muslim man.
Oh my God, how cool. Okay. All right.
Okay, if you have time for breakfast, send me a note.
I will. I
Have a
will.
beautiful weekend, Corinne. Thank you.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
Glasses.